Hi everyone. From beginning of our videos, I'm always talking about the same methodology, which is the find the simple things, find the simple thing you can improve and get into the step by step to the complex systems, right? And at the beginning of one of the videos is about the atom. Do you remember? Today we are talking about the more complex structure which are coming from the actually atoms, right? So in nature, all things is in harmony. We can see regularity in the system, in nature, right? Also, we can see this harmony, balance in our materials because we always is inspired by nature, right? So in materials, what we have got? Actually, we have got harmony in atoms. So atoms in the structure with this and goes well, right? In structure. And interestingly, in geometrically, by the way, geometry coming from the nature directly, geometrically in these materials, we can see some geometry. Wow, I initially surprised that what does he talk about, right? Okay. In materials, atoms in a strange shape, in a strange design, in a strange arrangement. For different atoms, we see different arrangement. So actually, we defined unit cells for these different arrangements. And I would like to give the definition of unit cell. What is the unit cell? Unit cell is repetitive part of the material. Part of the material. Materials. What does that mean? I say that there's a harmony in the system, there's a harmony in the materials. Our basic things was the atom, and we goes into the materials, more complex things. By the way, what is the material? Material is a pen, material is a t-shirt, material is a cell phone, material is a computer, material is almost everything. And why these things important? These things important because before we put the materials into the put bulk materials into the industry, we have to know in which unit cell, in which behavior, in which properties this material has. Okay, so this is really important. Having which material to get the main, to get the last process of these bulk materials, these atoms. Okay, so unit cell is repetitive parts of the materials, but this unit cell is changed from material to material. This unit cell could be seen in metals, could be seen in ceramics, could be seen in polymers. Okay. So, I would like to give another definition, another really important definition, which is the lattice parameter about the unit cell. Actually, lattice parameter is repeat distance in unit cell. Repeat distance in unit cell. I would like to draw again the circles. And start to put the connection between them. Okay. So it seems like 2D, two-dimensional things, right? It's definitely 2D. But as you know, atoms, material has three-dimensionality. So if I put this things away and put them together and get them together, you will see them as a geometric structure, as a geometric shape directly. It's look like a cube, right? Cube. So how are these things about related to lattice parameter? Actually, lattice parameter gives to this three-dimensionality. Lattice parameter is this distance x, this y, and this z. Z. Lattice parameter is repeat distance in unit cell. So in repeat distance in each edge of Q. So it's all of them is equal to each other in cube, of course, right? So what else I would like to talk about it, we can see another geometric interpretation in this unit cell structure. Initially, we talk about the cube, right? Cubic unit cell. We have also tetragonal unit cell. We have also hexagonal unit cell. By the way, for all of them, you can see what's the lattice parameter of cubic. Lattice parameter of cubic is A. Let's write it. For cubic, for tetragonal, for hexagonal, lattice parameter. Right. Cubic A. Tetragonal, let's look at the tetragonal ABC, right? Let's write it in a correct shape. A, B, C. In hexagonal A and B. So, which means that lattice parameter change from material to material, from material to material, from, for example, iron to, let's give another example, polonium. It's change. Its dimensionality change. Its dimensionality is always 3D, by the way. I'm sorry about that. So what we learn about is unit cell is the basic things to understand the material. Unit cell is repetitive part of the materials. So in atoms, in these arrangements, right? Atoms in this arrangement in material. Remember that in 3D. Imagine that in 3D. And we find the repetitive, we find the harmony. So that's the harmony. That's actually what I see. Okay. And we have three different geometric side, cubic, tetragonal, hexagonal. That's the mainly. We have many of them. We have them. And the lattice parameter is a term, repeat distance in unit cell. By the way, it's just the length of this each geometric structure. Thank you for listening. We are going to introduce new things about the more related to our life. Keep watching the videos. Keep write your comments. I really appreciate all of them.